Hello everybody, this is P-Town. Welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory. This is episode number 3, and before we get started for today, I have to tell you guys something. Sometimes I kind of think of myself as an intelligent individual. I do something and I'm like, hey, that's kind of clever. Good job, P-Town. You're kind of a smart guy. And then sometimes I do things that are really dumb. So, for example, I've been grinding gravel since the last episode by smashing it with this hammer and sifting it in that there sieve to get the various ores that you can get from doing so. And I've just been, placing the entire stack of cobble like so, just all over the place, kind of like this, because I don't really have a good place to do this. I just kind of fill up the whole area. It's a bit of a mess, but it works. And then I've been busting out the hammer, and here we go. Time to break the cobble. But there is a glaringly obvious option that would make this go about 64 times faster. Do you guys know what it is? Vein Miner. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about Vein Miner. I felt so stupid when I remembered that little trick. Because do you know how many stacks of cobble I have smashed one piece at a time with that hammer? I don't even want to know. So anyway, a few things have changed since last episode. First, let's go over what we did. We successfully created a cobblestone generator. Sweet, sweet. Do we do anything else in the last episode that's on this list? We did other stuff on the episode. We got the tinker stuff set up and did some tools and good stuff. Oh yeah, and we got these trees going, and I've been collecting a lot of rubber and smelting that down, and I've got some raw plastic that we can use for mine factory reloaded machines, which is sweet. I've also been collecting a bit of these force nuggets and force logs. Not sure how handy those are, but we got them just in case. So between the last episode and now, I've went ahead and moved to an igneous extruder. It's the simplest thing ever. You just craft the machine itself. The recipe was pretty easy. I just had to get some ores together for these machine blocks and everything. And all you do is you take a bucket and a bucket of water, right-click the machine, a bucket of lava, right-click the machine, and bam, it starts producing cobble automatically. Then it can output into any inventory that it's attached to, or, item ducts and stuff, but we don't have those yet. So I just plopped a barrel right here next to it, and already we've got a full barrel. So that's what it looks like when it's running. It automatically shuts off when it's filled any connected inventories and its internal capacity is full. So it's pretty cool that way. And I went ahead and crafted a autonomous activator, and this is the easiest thing in the world. you just craft this thing and it automatically performs the action that you set it to. So you can you can change some of the controls here, so where it takes a redstone signal to activate, or you can turn that off. So if I hit high, I think it requires a redstone pulse. Otherwise, low, it just goes automatically. So basically all it does is it right clicks with the gravel, which is what I need to do to sift the gravel. So it's sifting it for me. And so every now and then I'll just come over and collect that. You can actually change this to left click, which is cool, and you can change a whole bunch of other options as well. These things are super handy. I'm sure we'll be using a lot of these later. So we can actually, let's check these off. Sweet. And autonomous activator automating a sieve. That's cool. Yeah, kind of skipping around a bit, but the point of this series is not to stick to this book, but we're just using this as a nice guide, at least here in the beginning. So yeah, I've been taking these ores and sorting them into these chests. And Blaze, in the comment section of the last episode, showed me that if I take these broken ores, craft them into the gravel, you can smelt that directly into iron ingots, or you can place them all here on the ground, just like we do with our cobble. So remember, when we crafted this iron gravel, there were 64 broken iron pieces. But if you smash it with a hammer, yeah, see, we got 5 back from that, where it took 4 to craft, so we just got a little bonus iron. I can use Vein Miner on this as well. So glad I figured that out in time. And see, we've got 10 extra pieces already. Then we can take all of this, craft it all together like so. Throw it all over the ground, because that's the only thing we can do right now. I really need to come to a better way to do that. And then, again, vein miner, saving me all the time in the world. And then, yeah. So we've got 22 bonus pieces just by doing that little trick. So thanks for the tip, Blaze. Super helpful. So, this is the stuff you get from sifting gravel that is not an ore, like all of these. So we got some diamonds, and we've got a whole bunch of amber that I've crafted into these cool looking blocks. I think I showed these in the last episode, but they're just, I think they're really cool because they're transparent. So anyway, in this episode, I'd like to get the Tinker's Construct smeltery put together, and I've been doing a little bit of crafting with this grout. This grout's a little bit of a pain to make. I'll just show you real quick what you do. So you take, well, let's see, how many, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. It requires 9 pieces of material. Let's see, 4 gravel, and we'll turn this to the sand. Again, vein miner, saving my day. And then we need 1 piece of dust. There we go, cool. So we take this dust over here, the same way we got clay. Just put it in a barrel with water, and it turns into clay automatically. And then from here we take clay, sand, and gravel. That cool yin-yang shape here is not necessary. But we get 8 pieces of grout, and this grout can be smelted down into seared bricks. So I've also been smelting glass because it's very easy to get sand from here by crushing the cobble and crushing the gravel. So it takes 4 of these seared bricks to create a single block for the smeltery. So that's going to take a little while to cook all those up. So in the meantime, what I thought we could, oh yeah, and I've taken the lava away from there, and just since that's our only block of lava, I put it inside the igneous extruder, which is far superior to this thing. So we can actually take this down, and I was thinking a lot of machines that I'd like to get into are powered with redstone flux, and actually I think in these modern mod packs, you can actually power just about everything with redstone flux. It all converts. I was talking to some of the guys on the from Intricate Effect about modded stuff, and we were remembering the old Feed the Beast days where you had to convert between EU and MJ and Bluetricity and all that mess. But yeah, everything does the conversion itself. So we're going to tear this down. Why are we taking this in? Hold on. So a lot of the machines that we want to make that use redstone flux are, well, first they require redstone to build, which we have. How much redstone do we have? None. 15. We have 15 pieces of redstone. So that's not going to get us very far. And the only way to get redstone is you can use redstone essence, and I'm not really sure how to get that. Apparently you need a magical crop. Ore, which we have no way of getting. And the sieve, which is how I've gotten the 15 pieces we have so far, by sifting dust. I'd rather not sift dust. It takes a long time, and the chance of getting, what is it, 13%. So it's not bad, but I think a better method would be to get it from witches, because it's a rare drop. Actually, not a rare drop, but just a drop from witches. So what we're going to do today, in addition to the Tinker's Construct smeltery, is set up a very simple mob farm. Because mob essence is also something that I'd like to get into, using liquid XP and stuff. So we need a way to grind out some levels in a hurry. And considering we're in the void and there's nowhere else for hostile mobs to spawn, it won't be very hard at all to set up a super efficient mob farm. And I think I'm going to use... actually, I'm not going to break up this whole thing. But I think I'm going to use... Ooh, I almost walked off there. I still have not walked off and died yet, so yay me. Don't jinx me now, guys. So, oh, I better pick this up. I'm going to use the super simple mob system I showed a tutorial on recently, a couple weeks ago, I think. Because I don't have access to much more than just a bunch of blocks and water, which is perfect because that's what that mob system has in mind. You don't really need anything besides tons of blocks, trapdoors, and a little bit of water. So that should be a piece of cake, really. Let's see here. Okay, great. Oh, and one last thing before I get started on that. We're going to place a mob system here. It's just going to, you know, the path will go out a bit and then up into the sky. So I'll probably skip most of the building of that since I do have the tutorial out there and most of you guys have probably already seen that. But I crafted myself a chisel and this thing is awesome. It's almost like more awesome than it should be. So if I right click with the chisel, it brings up this carve blocks interface, this GUI here. I take any block. Actually, does it work on sand? It does not work on sand. There are a few blocks that it doesn't work on. Oak wood doesn't work, sand doesn't work. But planks works, and it gives you all these sweet looking variations. So since we have cobble in massive abundance, I think we're going to be using some of these variations when we're building this. So I think this is probably like my favorite. We're going to use this for like the outside walls because I really like how it links up. Do you see how like every block I place extends this border? It's really cool. So we're going to use, yeah, just this cobble stuff to do that. So in the meantime, I'm going to be smelting these bricks, occasionally collecting the stuff that's automatically sifted with the autonomous activator, and building us a mob farm so we can get some of their sweet drops. Ah, what a beautiful sunrise over absolutely nothing. This is our domain. So I've finished up the mob farm mostly. I just need to put a lid on it and open up all the trapdoors and break these little pillar cobbles that I had to use to create the pads up. And I wanted to do this little part on camera because it's very likely I could die just from when the mobs spawn inside this thing. So as soon as I close this up, we should notice it. It's a little bit darker. I've got torches in here, so we'll have to take those out as well. I'm just really hoping no mobs spawn in these dark corners and land on my head as we're doing this. Haven't seen any mob spawn yet, though. It's kind of... I hope mob traps, like, work. I'm assuming they work. That might have been a poor assumption on my part. Oh, man, this is kind of creeping me out a little bit. Okay, last one. Are these the only torches left? Break it. Oh, there's some torches on the floor below. Okay. Almost there. Can I land on the pad? No, I can't. I think I heard something behind me. No. Okay. Just my imagination. And that's okay. Yep, definitely that was the last torch because it's really dark. So I've got a little piece of water here. We're going to grab it and we're going to get the heck out of here. Alright, sweet. We made it. And we didn't die. Is the water up? Yeah, good. It is updating. So let's take a look at this impressive looking piece of work. Oh, nice. Yeah, cool. Oh my gosh, there's dudes in there too. Oh, they spawned fast. Is that a guy wearing a pumpkin? Uh-oh. They have a way out. Ah, then they have a way to aim. I'm gonna need some food. So hopefully... See a pumpkin guy. Get off my island. Whoa. What was that? Whoa. Where did he come from? Oh, angry zombie. I don't like the looks of him. Get off my island. He gave me a zombie head. Alright, this is way more excitement than a mob farm is supposed to be. It's because I ran out of glass and I wasn't able to finish... Wow, what is this stuff? I recognize the brains, but I'm not sure what to do with it. Alright, hopefully things have chilled out a little bit. Okay. Freaking me out still. I need to finish up... I should have really, you know... Oh, good God. What was that? Good Lord in heaven. That was about the scariest thing I've ever seen. Okay, you know what? These zombies are kind of... Oh, it's because they landed on the glass. Okay. This is not safe. That guy was wearing a hat. Oh, there are hats in this mod pack? Okay, well, anyway, I'm getting distracted. That thing is really dangerous, so until I finish off that panel, we may want to stay away. But anyway, should be safe with that wall. Very safe wall. What in the world? Was that like a baby Enderman? I really hope not. Although it would be nice to get Ender Pearls. This design is only 2 blocks high, so Enderman can't spawn. Okay, that needs to stop. I didn't even look at him, did I? I mean, maybe he passed through my view. Okay, focus. Okay, sweet. Okay, so I've just didn't I craft 8 of these just now? Oh, okay, I did. Great. Mighty smelting. So by Thrul Mignon. That's how you say that, I'm sure. Let's get rid of some of these excess blocks. So, I'm sure this book probably explains the smeltery, which is what we're going to do next. I already know this stuff because I have researched this like a pro. So what you do is start off with your base. We are going to be doing and I left these, this is just decorative corners here. We're going to be doing a 3x3 base, I think. It's more or less the most basic design for the smeltery and should fit our needs just perfectly. So let's get some more of these. I really love these decorative blocks. And what's really cool about the chisel mod, the chisel doesn't consume any durability, so just chisel for days. Okay, so you need to place a base. Is this where we want the base? Yes, the base should be right here. Okay, I'm gonna need way more bricks. Give me a second to get the parts of the smeltery together, and I'll be right back when we're ready to construct it. Alright guys, I'm back, and I think I've got everything we need to finish off this smeltery. So, if we're doing the base 3x3, we actually don't need these. I had these as these tiered bricks, but that's actually not necessary. So, to my knowledge, you just build the walls like this. We're going to have this in the middle. You need a seared tank to hold the fluid that powers it, I think, like lava, mainly. And then these drains actually need to be a block up, and that's wrong already. Hold on. So these, like so, smelter drains, I guess, need to go up here, so we can put the little faucets facing the wrong way again. How's that even possible? There we go. On those guys. Gonna need some more bricks, it looks like. I hope this is enough. I'll craft the rest as we need them. And then you need to put... Well, we'll put that stuff down in just a second. So, if I put the smeltery controller, which is like the key block for this multi-block structure, and it is on. Particles are not on, so let's turn that on. Let's just see. Oh, sweet. So it is working. Great. I almost just walked off just now. So I am going to do just a little wall here to keep me from doing something stupid. So, cool. The smeltery is working now. Can we smelt this? No, we can't. So you just need, as far as I know, lava will fuel it. And I've got some cobble in a crucible over here. And it just converted to lava, so that's good. We'll empty that and snag that. And stick it in there. So right now it's got 850. Oh, because I see. Okay. Huh. I thought I had put 1,000 in there, but maybe it got consumed a little bit just to get it rolling. I don't know. So, alright. We're going to take some of this iron. And what's really cool about the smeltery, and you guys probably already know this, but it doubles the amount... Oh, I need to build that up another block, don't I? Up another level. It can double the amount of, well, it absolutely always doubles the amount of ore you put in. So normally when I smelt this stuff in a regular furnace, it gives me just 1 ingot, but in here it will give you 2. That's twice as much as 1. So we're gonna, if we build this up a little more, I think it increases our capacity by 9 slots. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I'm short 1 block. Shouldn't have made these casting basins. So this one is for blocks. This one is for various tool parts using molds, or casts, they're called. Well, that's awesome. Cool, so how is this going? Oh, it's going pretty fast. So then this will fill up with iron once it is all smelted. Sweet. 18 ingots. Because I put 9 pieces in there. And then I think, even though, okay, so even though the top structure is not complete, I can still fill this. Now, this casting basin will fill it with whatever liquid is in here. I think I can only access it from here. So right now there's only iron. And it fills this casting basin with iron, which cools really quick, and we get a block of iron. So actually, let's do another one. Score. Now with this iron, I'm going to wait for this one as well. Actually, we're going to need a little bit more iron, but I'm going to put some hoppers down there to automatically collect the stuff we get from these guys. Now, I'm a little bit worried about these angry zombies because they seem to have a lot more health than most zombies and don't actually die from the fall. So we may have to restructure, maybe just make this drop like a few blocks further. Actually, how much health does this guy have? Come on down, buddy. Oh, he had like only half a heart. Whoa. What was in there? I can't reach it. Anyway. What the heck? Is that a slime? Is this a slime chunk? Ooh. There goes another one of those baby Endermen. If this is a slime chunk, that is going to make my day. I think a slime spawned in there. Is that a blue slime, though? Anyway, I need to learn some of the mobs that are part of this mod pack, because I don't know much about them. And I'm not actually sure which mods have added them in. Whichever one added the angry zombies is not nice. So anyway, I've got a lot of ores to smelt. Actually, before we leave, I just want to check whether or not you can smelt the dust straight away. Let's just take some more of this iron dust. And, you know, we'll torch it. Why not? Oh, you can't smelt it straight away. Cool. How fast? It goes pretty fast. It may be better to smelt the... just because of the number of slots we have. Because I'm 1 block short. Alright, so that's cool. Neato. Alright. We got a lot done today. This is going to provide us with a lot of goodies. Once I get the hoppers in place, we can just start automatically accumulating all sorts of stuff. I have not seen any winches yet, but they're a fairly rare spawn. What was that? Oh, was that just a skeleton wearing a pumpkin? Looks like it. Awesome. Oh, there's so much good stuff happening. We're making some serious progress. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to start spelting all kinds of stuff like crazy. All right, everybody. This has been episode 3. Oh, should we do a little checkbook thing before we leave? Let's do a little checkbook thing before we leave. Today, we made a mob farm. Is that in here? No, make a slime farm is in here. Today we accomplished nothing. Thanks a lot, book, for destroying my self-esteem. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. This is P-Town, and I will see you guys again next time.